what to learn. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil does.
Okay, welcome back. Master of Evil 66 here. And if you saw earlier, I did build this on a live stream, but now I'm back here and I'm ready to review it. We have the Lego City Hospital, and this one was released in 2018. I am drawing a blank on the number for it right now, but it does come with an ambulance, a helicopter, a little helipad, 3 levels to the hospital, and then it also comes with, looks like about 12 to 13 figs, depending on how you count them. But first things first, we're going to go in depth with the helicopter. Here we have the paramedic helicopter, and as you can see, it's very tiny. It looks like it's almost a junior's build size helicopter, which is okay because, I mean, you got it in a $100 set. So it's nice that they even threw in this type of vehicle here. As you can see, you have a couple of controls right there in the front. You have a nice area up here to open and close. Like I say, I'm a big fan of these new clips in Lego City and Lego Star Wars because now the area to access the control panel is much easier to get in and out of without it breaking the whole set. As you can see, this just slides back and forth here on the helipad. It doesn't really click in, so you can just pick it up and put it right back on. It has a couple of orange lights there, which is a nice little detail. An H, nice red and white combination throughout the entire thing. Stickers on both sides here, and just some nice yellow on here to match the top to make it look like an emergency vehicle. There's not too much else I can say, and there's also this back propeller there. Oh, last little thing actually, you can attach this thing that holds a pill bottle into the side there. As you can see, it's upside down, but it's orange and white right there. Now let's move on to the ambulance. Personally, I think this is probably one of my favorite things out of the build itself. That's a throw-in extra that's not actually part of the hospital. I mean, the detail on this ambulance is very nice. They did use a lot of stickers here, here, here. I mean, it's got one right there on the front. It's also got another one there for the license plate. So the stickers add a lot of detail to make it known as a ambulance. But if you didn't, oh, there's also a sticker here as well. But if you didn't have the stickers on there, it almost looked like an RV. Stickers here for the windows. A lot of stickers, actually. I'm just not a fan of the stickers, so I wish they would have done something else. Here, when you come around to the front, nice see-through windshield. The top does come off here very easily to allow access into the middle for a figure, but not much room for more than just one. Nice odometer area right there. Let's just put this right back on. And you can actually come here to the back. Oh my gosh, look, more stickers here and here. But this does raise here and allow access to, let's click that back in. You can put a fig, maybe 2 or 3 back there to allow the paramedics to do some work on them before the patient gets to the hospital. These side mirrors are probably a very nice addition there. I like how they can be at different angles. I mean, you can even take it off right there, so that way you can act like it got into a car crash or something. But the antenna here, probably to communicate with the hospital. Let's move on to what the hospital actually looks like on the inside and the outside. So I don't actually have a place to set my camera down for this part of the video, so I'm going to be holding it and trying to steady it as best as possible. But here we are. I'm going to try and get a good look at the exterior of that bottom room. We have an inside glimpse. It looks like a little gift shop. We have some stickers showing you where parking is. The emergency room looks like the delivery room, yada yada, inquiries. As you come around over here, you can see the entrance, but it looks like it's just for the ambulance and for emergency use only. So that is where we can access the area to drop off patients who are hurt. Looks like we have a sticker there on the right, a sticker up there on the top. Here on the outside second level, you can see a skeleton, and it looks like an area for a lab inside of there. Sorry for the shadow. You can look inside there. It also looks like, some testing's going on in there for some patients. We have another sticker up here on the third level for an exterior rail piece up here on that. And then we also have, looks like a bed for the delivery room. And on the very top, not much to see, just an antenna and a couple bricks, no access up to there, but they leave it to you very open to allow access to your own additions to make it custom out. But before I go to the back, I'm going to cut and open things up, and we'll do it level by level. So here we have a look at the first level, and I would go up a little higher, but there is not much area. I mean, you can't even take off the top. So that's the one thing I say is the downfall about this, is that you can't reach through the top to play with it. You can only reach through the sides. But here you have a cart for the hospital that has a prescription pill. It also has a syringe piece, some scissors, drawers with more of them in there. It looks like some kind of pump or thing to allow you to breathe better. As well, over there on the left side of the screen, you can see a computer monitor, a little waiting area. It's very hard for me to get in there without this going in the way. It has a soda can and a seat. And then it also has wheelchair access right here with the bump, which is nice. Here's just a closer look at that cart. Let's get that in focus. There we go. These drawers do open. As you can see, cap, another syringe. Very easy to build. Oh, this just popped off though, so you gotta be careful. It's only on a 1x1 stud. And it does roll right up and into the hospital. Over here, this is that baked goods section I was talking about earlier. Trying to get it so you can see the front. And the only way you can really see the front is from right here. And you can't even really interact with it that well because my hands are too big, but it's mainly for kids. So you can take the top off if you want, but it looks like it's got a couple of different frosted treats in there, a newspaper, and some brochures. But that's going to do it for the first level. Let's go to the second. Now, I mainly had a lot of dislike with the first floor because you couldn't reach through the top, but now you can. As you can see, my finger is through here, and you can reach through the top here because there's not, oh, what? Yeah, that's right. This is in two separate builds, so it comes off and it's very interactable. You got a second story here where that balcony is. That's part of the third floor, but I'm going to include it right now because that's really all part of the third floor. That's it for this part of the build. As you can see, it's got an area for the vision test, and that's the testing center that I was talking about earlier. It's also got a sticker of an eyeball and what kind of visual abnormalities those people have. It has some areas here for you to stand, and yeah, that's going to do it for this section here. And now, oh, this is probably my favorite part of the entire hospital in the building itself. We got some more drawers here to hold some more syringes. Looks like a telescope. That's a nice little telescope. I mean, that's very minimal pieces. That's 4 pieces right there, and I know that's a telescope. You also got a skeleton back there, and it looks like, whoa, what are these? These are little things here that are for x-rays. And the visual of the arm. And then we also have one more here, and it's going to be of the intestines. And you're probably wondering, huh, that's cool. You can just slide them in there, and they're supposed to project up there on the screen. So that's a very imaginative thing. Wait, oh my gosh. If I can get that to focus, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna take those out. My hand's too big. Boom. It projects it up on the wall. I knew I could get that into focus. That is the coolest thing. That battery operated piece, it just blends right in. You have no idea that it's even there until you start to use it. It's a good effect to just have your figure be like, look, that's what it is if you're trying to play like that. And here, that's how you can see from the top, but there's no stability there. It just slides in there for those x-rays. Let's move on to the third floor. Last but not least, we have the third floor here, and this is the delivery room. As you can see, it has a delivery cart here. It's held by a stopper. I like the way they did that. It's all tiled off. It can roll back and forth, a lot of wheel pieces. I like the baby bottle. There's a sticker there of a note for which baby it is and a picture of the baby. And it's a very simple but nice build to include. You just put it right back. Oh, that's not even. You just put it right back in there. You have the bed here, and it has just a lot of nice pictures of some ocean friends there in the background, and some monitor readings on a sticker piece right there. And as you can see, there's the antenna from the top, and those 2 tiled bricks. There's another sticker here on the exterior, but I pointed that out earlier. And you're probably wondering where all the figures are at, but I've been saving it towards the end because I'm trying to switch it up the way I'm doing reviews. So let's move on to that part of the set now. So I'm going to be showing the figures off in order from left to right, how they're presented on the box. And this is going to be one of the first doctors that we have here on the screen. He has a nice print there on the front for a kaleidoscope. Looks like he also has some pens inside that pocket and a nice smirk. That hairpiece is also in the Fantastic Beasts set in the Harry Potter theme line that I also have reviewed. It's nice to get it again because I like the spiky hair. Very realistic. No arm printing, no leg printing, and just a little bit of back printing. Let's move on to the next figure here. This figure in particular is probably one of my favorite ones on the set because he comes with this carrying device. I don't know what it's called, but they use this to carry around people who are injured into the ambulance who are not able to move on their own. And he comes with a lot of different accessories for who he is in the set. Just seems like a normal patient, but I'm going to take him off here to show him better. He is a construction worker. He has a vest, and as you can see on the back, he was in the mining for the construction. He comes with the bandage top, and he also comes with this, the mining helmet. It's a nice little addition to show that he also is the miner, not some other kind of construction worker. I mean, he could be a construction worker with a hard hat that just has a light. But you know what's funny? This figure is really awesome for this reason, too. It's insane. He comes with 3 tops for his head. He comes with hair, a mining helmet, and a bandaged head for anybody you want to wear. I mean, those are a lot of accessories right there for just one figure to be included in the set. I am amazed by how many accessories they threw in this $100 set. But let's move on to the next figure. It's enough raving about this one. Now here we have the paramedic, and she is the one who's supposed to be driving the ambulance. I like her print there for her chest. I like the logo, the nice folding over of the jacket, the pockets. I just wish some of these figures came with some leg printing. That's the only thing. There could have been some arm printing there on the side. You know, the back printing though, with that big logo in the reflective gray right there. Very nice. I like the ponytail on her 2 double molded headpiece with the hat and her hair. And I just also wanted to say none of these figures except one has a double-sided face. So you will know when it happens because I will show it, but up until that, none of them will have a double-sided face. Let's move on to the next figure. Here we have another doctor, but it's a woman doctor, and she has a short haircut piece. I like the sway over. It looks pretty new. She looks a little bit on the older side, and I'm only going to say that because if it can get in focus, maybe I can zoom in just a tiny bit there. You can see she has some wrinkles around the eyes and her mouth. So it could be that lightish blonde to grayish stage. Older woman with 2 coats. She has a nice double blah, 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 blah. I can't speak. She has a nice buttoned up shirt and a lab coat with a lab, looks like, name tag, some pens on the bottom right, 2 pockets, but again, no leg printing and some nice back printing. Let's move on to the next figure. So here we have a random guy with a beard. He has the natural old style Han Solo hairpiece. Just goes right up on those sideburns. He has a nice chin strap, goatee kind of beard. He comes with the flowers, a nice green vest. It's offset green. It's growing on me now, but when I first opened it, I wish the green was the same color. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section too. As you can see, he also has a button-up shirt underneath there, but the yellow isn't the same. It's kind of gotten greened out. It would have been nice to be a little lighter yellow. And on the back, as you can see, it's the shirt and the vest just kind of sewed up there. And he has probably my favorite expression on there. You can't really see it, but his eyebrows are raised, and he has a smirk going. So it's like he's trying to put the moves on. He's talking to that same woman doctor who was up before, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe that's what the flowers are for, but let's move on to the next fig. So I'm going to be showing these ones off together because that's how they are on the box. This is a nice stroller build. I was a little confused when I was building it, but then I realized I was like, oh, it's a stroller when it's at that diagonal. I like how her hand can get clipped on it and she can just walk the baby. No leg printing on her. She has a nice vest print though. It looks like a nice winter cozy vest. And the baby, it's a boy because it's in that blue. And I like how small it is. It's just one of those micro figs with the 1x1 stud there. As you can see, there's no clip for him to go on, so it just sits right in there. On the back, she does have some more sweater vest printing, and it's just nice with the snowflakes on there. Let's move on. So here we have the paramedic helicopter pilot, and he has the helmet, some nice goggles, and a smirk going on there. As you can see, he has the same ambulance logo as the other paramedic driving the ambulance. He doesn't come with yellow hands, he comes with gloves, so I like that. I wish the pants were maybe the same color as his gloves, but I like the ice blue. It looks good. The reflective on the back is good, and a nice big logo there. And this does come up and down if you were wondering. Let's move on to another figure. This is one of the top 3 of my favorite figs in the entire set because he comes with that bandage piece right there. Very nice. He is very detailed. He's a painter, and he comes with the wheelchair. The wheelchair is a very nice, simple build. He comes with some bicycle wheels there and some of those stroller cart wheels there as well. And this does come off so he can be a regular fig, and he has a nice smirk and some looks like aftershave stubble going. But I'm going to take him off of here. And as you can see, he has leg printing. Yeah, this guy is the only one I think with leg printing in the entire set, which makes me happy that one of them did get it. He has overalls and more paint here on the back. Very detailed fig. And let's move on to another one. I can't believe there's that many figs in this set. It's very nice. Here we have another doctor, and I like he has the kaleidoscope right there on around his neck. He has a nice smirk with his mouth open this time, and he's on the older side, it looks like too, probably in the 40s. He has some, looks like wrinkles there on his face print as well, just to add some more detail. Some bags under the eyes because he's a doctor, probably works the late shift. No leg printing, but he comes with that, I think, newish Obi-Wan Kenobi hairpiece, and that was in the one with the new Phase 2 Captain Rex, but it comes in the dark hair blonde color. It looks like it's starting to go a little gray, so that's why I think the face printing looks that way. A little bit of back printing, and let's move on to another figure. This is, by far, the best printed character in the entire set. He's the second to last character, but he's definitely not the least. He comes with a nice little chirp smirk right there. He has eyebrows that go into the glasses there. It's just very detailed for his face. He has a button-up shirt with folds over onto the sweater vest with some nice X's and diamonds there. No leg printing, but that's okay because there's no back printing either. But whoa, he comes with the extra face print, and it looks like he's pretty sick. That's nice to have. He can be a patient. Look it, you cover this up too. You can't even see that he has glasses. He just looks like he's really sick and maybe allergic to something that he ate in the gift shop. But let's move on to the last figure. Now, I thought they gave you 4 doctors, but then I thought about it and it was like, wait, it'd be more practical if she was a nurse. I mean, the other woman looks like she's a head nurse or a head doctor, while the other 2 guys look like doctors because of the kaleidoscopes. But it'd be practical for her to be a nurse since she doesn't have one of those kaleidoscopes or a name tag. She could even be an intern, but she comes with a nice orange bob cut, looks like. Not a bob cut, but, you know, shorter hairpiece, no leg printing, and a little bit of back printing. Oh, comes with the logo there on the back, and I like that. It also has the snake wrapping around that. It looks just really cool to have part of the hospital. And that's going to do it for all the figures. I'm going to put everything back together and up for a final. Here we are. We have everything lined up here. This is the end. We have all the figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 if you count the baby, an ambulance, a helicopter, 3-story building. You've heard all I had to say about it. My favorite figure, oh my gosh, you don't even know. It's definitely this man right here, double printed face. If you want to see more daily content, please subscribe, and I will be making sure to put out more reviews, haul videos, and gaming daily. Enjoy the rest of your day, Council.